Happy holidays. It's Jody here from Spiegel Mom Scraps. So I'm sorry this video is getting up late. I actually had to reshoot the video, which I'm doing now. I uploaded it last night and there was some type of file error. So I'm not sure what happened. Technology is awesome. But you should be hopping along today with the Create, Craft, and Share YouTube channel hop. And we are bringing to you some fun holiday creations. So thanks again to Scrap and Madge for bringing us all together and keeping this going. I know I really enjoy doing these hops with everybody. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so for today, actually last month I started a tag swap on my Facebook page of Spiegel Mom Scraps, so feel free to check it out and follow me there also. But I challenged and invited a bunch of ladies to do a tag swap. So what we did is each of us made 12 tags and they all sent them to me, excuse me, and they actually all have arrived as of yesterday, so I'll start sorting those out and then send them out to everybody. So everybody made their own set of tags, and then everybody will get a variety of tags as I split up the ones that I got. So here is a look at the tags that I created. So here's the finished tag. There's some embossing on it, both heat and dry. I added these little key tags as well, and just used my medium white shipping tags that are in my shop. So I'll show you how I made this. So my biggest tip when you're doing these is if you're going to do any heat embossing, stamping, and dry embossing, to do your stamping first, and then do your heat embossing, and then do your dry embossing last, because you can't really stamp on the texture once it's on there, right? So the embossing folder I used, at least one of them was this one from Cuttlebug. It's just little dots, little polka dots. It's one of my favorite ones. A couple of the other ones I used were these little leaf sprags, and then this little stars one too. Alright, so here's what my supplies look like. I just am using my medium shipping tags that are in my shop. These are really versatile. They're also they're heavier weight than the manila ones that I have, so I've watercolored on these, stamped, embossed, and they hold up beautiful. Memento black ink. My favorite embossing powder is this liquid platinum from Ranger. It's beautiful. I'm just using some of my Stampin' Up! Stamps from my stash to get some more use out of those. Versamark ink, an ink blending tool, maybe some of this older Tim Holtz like paper washi tape. Distress ink, this one is called Shabby Shutters, and then I also used my Texture Boutique to add to the texture. So the first thing I'm going to do today is do my stamping. And I've already kind of got this set up. I'm going to use a couple of different phrases. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. So I'm going to do one here. And I like to do a few of these in a row. I can fit 3 tags in that embossing folder, so I've pretty much been doing these in 3s. And that seems to work really well for me. So this one says Holiday Hugs and Mistletoe Kisses. And I can't remember what stamp set this is from. I've had it since last year. I want to say it's Fancy Pants, but I'm not 100% sure. And I'll show you what the rest of the stamp set looks like in just a minute. So I've got those stamped. Here's the rest of the set, just to give you an idea. And like I said, I think it's Fancy Pants. If I find it, I'll do a link below in the description. So let me get this put away, and then I'll add my snowflakes. I'm using 3 different sizes of the snowflake stamps. Like I said, these are Stampin' Up! And they're from 2001. So as you can tell, I've been stamping and scrapbooking for a very long time. And I'm just using Versamark ink to add these little snowflakes. And I really like how it looks when you're stamping on especially tags and you go off the tag. So not the entire snowflake would be on there, if that makes sense. So I know it's Versamark, but maybe you can kind of see that. You can see it better once they are embossed, which I will do in just a minute. I'm just going to kind of go through and add a couple more little areas of where I want it to be embossed. Let's see here. Now, one thing that I didn't think about at the very beginning was, where am I going to put the to and from? because it's a gift tag, right? You want to have, you know, to and then from, so that people know where the gift is going, obviously. So after I got these designed and kind of on the way to being done, I was thinking, well, that was silly. Why didn't I leave room for to and from? Or, you know, the embossing kind of makes it difficult to do that. So what I ended up doing was I have these in my stash, these little key rings, and I just took the little metal ring off of that. See, they come with a little metal ring. And I just took that off and decided to use that, oops, as my to and from, and it was ended up being really cute, and the tag turned out to be like a layered tag. So I'm just going to go ahead and add my embossing powder here. And I'm not really, you know, too crazy careful about, you know, how much I put on here, because with the paper at the bottom, I'm just going to, you know, sift it right back into my little container here. That way I make sure that my snowflakes are covered very, very well, and there's no, you know, section that doesn't have some embossing powder on it. And you'll see how pretty this is. This isn't like a bright, you know, some of the powders are really, really bright gold, but this is a really soft, very, very pretty gold. So let me get these off of here, and then I'll get them embossed and be right back. Alright, so here's what the tags look like with the heat embossing and the dry embossing on it. Hopefully you guys can see that texture. I'll put pictures of these up on my blog tomorrow, which is Wednesday, December 2nd. Today there's actually a hop going on my blog, so they can't go up today, but I'll get them up tomorrow so you guys can get a good look at the texture. So then all I need to do is just add a little bit of inking. And for this, like I said, I'm using the Shabby Shutters. For some of them, I will also use a couple of the reds that I have. I think I have like red lipstick and another one. So these look really cool like that. And then I'm just using my ink blending tool. And to do this, I'm starting off of the tag and pulling the color onto the tag from my mat here. So those turn out really, really cool. Really, really simple, but they are really pretty. And then just to add the to and from, like I said, I'm just using these little key tags. You could use a different size tag for this. You could use, you know, little cut aparts from your stash or whatever. So I'm just going to ink this up a little bit just to give it a little bit of color, not a lot. Just so it matches the tag a little bit better. Like a little bit of haze of a green on there. And then I'm just simply using just my Sharpie to write to on the front side and then from on the back side. I do have some to and from stamps. I just thought it was more personal just to handwrite at least some of this on here. So then I'm just going to attach it with a piece of seam binding. Oops, and I do have some May Arts ribbon left in my shop. However, once it's gone, I won't be restocking the May Arts ribbon. The only thing that I'll be carrying in 2016 in my shop is going to be the natural burlap string. That I use on so many things, and it's just awesome. So again, once the May Arts ribbon is gone in my shop, I won't be restocking that. I'll only be carrying the natural burlap string, unless somebody wants to special order something, which I've always been open to in the past. So that's what it'll look like, and then the from is on the other side, but the to is right there, and that is what the gift tag looks like. So thank you so much for joining me today and joining us on the Create and Craft and Share Holiday Hop. We hope that you subscribe to all of our channels and follow us throughout our creative journeys. And once again, thank you to Scrap and Madge for bringing us all together. We've been doing this for well over a year now, and I think all of us who do it really enjoy it. So thank you so much. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, on Spiegel Mom Scraps, Instagram, and also my blog at www.spiegelmomscraps.com. You guys have a great holiday, and I'll see you soon. Bye!